You guys know I had to bring back the classic meme from 2021 for old time's sake. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Dynasty, again with another Mortal Kombat 1 video because I was right when I called this years ago. Calling it cap, it was cap. Today, confirmation that Mortal Kombat 1 will not have Cole Young. Cole Young will not be on the MK1 roster. This is a recent report stemming from an exclusive article from comicbook.com. I am so relieved. I was so relieved to see this today. So for that alone, drop a like on the video because Cole Young will not ruin this game's roster. Now, they got a chance to talk to Derek Kurtzik about the situation, so we're going to break down the entire article, and also because we're talking about potential guest characters, because Cole, I guess, would have technically been a guest to this game. We got Ed Boon giving us an update on the guest DLC selection process, how they're handling it these days. So with that said, let's break this stuff down, let's have some fun, and let's celebrate because Cole Young will not be in Mortal Kombat 1. So the article's dubbed Mortal Kombat 1 developer shoots down appearance of Cole Young. Goes on to say, it sounds like Cole Young, the central protagonist of the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, won't be showing up in NetherRealm's Mortal Kombat 1. Since the announcement of MK1 just a few weeks back, fans have been wondering and theorizing about the roster of characters that will be seen in the latest Mortal Kombat installment. Young has been one character brought up by the Mortal Kombat community quite often, as many have been wondering if NetherRealm would look to incorporate the original character seen in the MK movie within a mainline video game. As it turns out, though, it sounds like NetherRealm Studios is very much content with keeping Young confined to the Mortal Kombat film universe. It follows by saying, in a new discussion with comicbook.com at Summer Game Fest, we asked NetherRealm's lead systems designer Derek Kurtzik, Derek, I love you, about the possibility of seeing Cole Young join the roster in Mortal Kombat 1. After all, Young's inclusion in the expansive Mortal Kombat canon came about after the release of Mortal Kombat 11, which means MK1's the first instance in which NetherRealm could choose to add him to the game. But despite this, it doesn't seem like NetherRealm Studios is all that interested in seeing Young appear in its rebooted entry in the series. Now, next up is the quote from Derek Kurtzik. Derek said, "We're leaving that world to that world," said simply when asked about Young showing up in Mortal Kombat 1. Kurtzik clearly didn't want to say much else on the topic other than this, but his statement still makes it quite clear that NetherRealm has no intention of bringing Young into Mortal Kombat games for the time being. It finishes by saying, even though Cole seemingly won't be on the roster in Mortal Kombat 1, that doesn't mean the character is done away with forever. Currently, a sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie is in production, and we'll see Young's return to the big screen. MK2 doesn't have a specific release date at this point in time, but given the filming is supposedly kicking off this month, it seems like we should learn more before 2023 comes to a close. So, boom, based Derek Kurtzik simply coming out and saying, we're leaving that world to that world. So I can't even explain to you how shocked I was when the announcement trailer dropped just, a couple of days ago. I should say the gameplay trailer rather. Sorry guys, I haven't had much sleep the last few days. If I sound tired, it's because I am. I've been pumping out the content nonstop lately, so cut me some slack here. When we saw Kenshi, I was losing my mind because I thought his, face scan was Lewis Tan, and I was bewildered. I couldn't believe that we were going to get the Cole Young actor at MK1 stealing Kenshi's moveset and being dubbed Kenshi. But thankfully, since then, it's been confirmed that that's actually the voice actor for Kenshi, who just so happens to look kind of like Lewis Tan. So that's why I was so fucking adamant about repeating it over and over again. I was shocked because I didn't want it to happen because I remember these reports coming out years ago and I just didn't want to believe it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think Ed Boon and crew were actually trying to make this a thing, and I'm glad to know that they're not. So it is what it is. Lewis Tan has been on Twitter lately mentioning how he wishes he could play Kenshi in like a movie. I still think that with the Mortal Kombat reboot film, he probably was better off playing the role of Kenshi instead of Cole Young. I think Cole Young should never have been a thing. Should have just made him Kenshi. I think that was a missed opportunity, but again, that's neither here or there. So regardless, Cole Young will not be in Mortal Kombat 1 as a guest character. I guess maybe in the future I could potentially see some movie skins, but if they're saying they're going to leave that world to that world, I'm assuming that means we'll probably not get live action reboot movie skins in Mortal Kombat 1, which is kind of interesting because the cross marketing for those skins would be really easy to pull off, because this movie will probably be dropping maybe around Combat Pack 1 or 2 sometime next year. If they're filming this summer, the movie might drop at the end of next year. I'm saying maybe, I don't know. So I could definitely see where a marketing tie-in would have made some sense. They've done that in the past for games like Injustice. They did that in the most recent Mortal Kombat game, MK1, for the old school OG movie. So I'd say kind of like money being left on the table there, but at the same time, I guess it is what it is. Regardless how you feel about the movie, you can't tell me that the Scorpion and Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat movie did not look cool. I thought they looked sick. Some of the other costumes in the reboot film, like Liu Kang's, and don't get me started on Reptile in that movie. But I think some were decent. You know what I mean? So yeah, seemingly no movie skins then for MK1. How do you guys feel about that potentially happening? Before we go, because we're talking about guests, we had the sit-down interview with Ed Boon and GameSpot yesterday. We mentioned it in the Sonya Blade video from last night. If you missed that video, go watch it. Card on the screen right now. But near the end, he was asked about guest characters, and this was his response to guests in Mortal Kombat 1.
We're always talking about guest characters. You know, the process of getting a guest character isn't just us going, oh, it would be cool to have Freddy in it, and then he's in the game. There's owners of the IP, and there's all these other requirements kind of that we got to kind of check boxes through. So we're always in a state of exploring numerous guest characters. Some make their way through. Some get hit a hiccup or a snag or some legal thing that that prevents us from doing it. So we always have 8 or 9 plates spinning that we're hoping to who calls kind of makes it through all the way.
Some hit a hiccup or a snag or legal things get in the way, and that just makes me think of Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat 11. Boy, my heart still breaks. So yeah, the selection process hasn't changed over the recent years, it seems. Pretty sure he's echoed the sentiment in the past as well. So good to know they always got backup plans. Say what you will about guest characters in Mortal Kombat games. We're probably going to get a couple of them in the Combat Pack DLC. Thankfully, though, one of those will not be Cole Young, despite WB obviously owning the rights to that entire character creation. Abomination. Louis Tan, it's not personal. We love you, but Cole Young, it is what it is. So guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Cole Young won't be in MK1 unless Derek Kurtzik is pulling the wool over our heads here, pulling our leg, smoke and mirrors. I don't think he's kidding. I think he is being honest. It's not Ed Boon, it's Derek. Derek doesn't really troll like that. So yeah, sorry Cole Young fans, all 3 of you out there. Your boy will not be at MK1. What? It wouldn't make sense either. It just would be weird. A skin would have made more sense. That's why when, again, the Kenshi first look blew my mind, because I was like, wow, they're actually doing it. Then he was going up against Johnny Cage, and I was like, actor versus actor? No. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, what do y'all think of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please take 1 second and drop a like on it. Subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the content lately. Mortal Kombat 1 is shaping up to be, I think, the best game we've had in a minute. It looks absolutely amazing. The combo potential, the story reboot potential, everything I'm seeing so far, I'm really liking. Kameo characters is still something I'm seeing a lot of people are kind of sketched with, because, more than 2 fighters on the screen at the same time. But I think once we get our hands on this and actually get a chance to play this, it won't be as overwhelming as it comes across when just watching gameplay videos that have been posted lately. So I know it can be overwhelming, but just take a deep breath, guys. We're going to get through this together. It should be a pretty, hopefully, Easy learning curve. It's one button to press something, right? How tough can that be? Till next time, though, I've been your host, Boon Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe, love you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
87 on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady, counting my days.